Other eyes are shining like the sea for you, the Queen of San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view, San Luis. Somewhere in between, fast asleep, fly and dream. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view, San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view, San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view, San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view, San Luis.
Should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ferris, and I'm honored to lead this service for Carla today. Thank you to all of you here and attending the live stream. Those of you who have sent condolences and offered support. It is never too late to share a memory and express your love, so no matter how much time passes, if you haven't reached out to Carla's loved ones yet, or if you think of something that you want to add, know that those gestures are always welcome. Before we start, if the folks here haven't done so already, I'll ask that you take a moment to turn off your phones or put them on vibrate for the duration of the service. We're gathered here to support each other through a difficult and painful time, to acknowledge, to validate, celebrate, and honor Carla's life, and to try to make some sense of why she left so soon. I'm going to read this little poem that's in her card. The day you left and gained your wings, my heart just broke in two. I wish you could have stayed with me, but heaven needed you. You left me with the memories, and I love you dearly still. No matter how much time goes by, you know I always will. You were a very special person with kindness in your heart, and the love we had together grows stronger now we're apart. I know I cannot bring you back, although I wish it every day, but a piece of me went with you the day you went away. Everyone has their own beliefs about what may happen when we die. Most religions believe in life after death, and even many people who don't believe in a higher power do. So basically, most of the people in the world believe that death isn't the end. That is why we often hear people offer us the common heartfelt encouragement, she's in a better place. That is a sentiment spoken to offer hope and peace of mind, but honestly, it's a little consolation when your heart has been broken into pieces and the only place you can think of that she belongs is in your arms, living a full, long life. Carla died too sudden and too soon, leaving those who love her shocked and shaken and with deeply wounded hearts. No matter what we believe may happen, there are 4 things we can all agree on and be absolutely sure of. What we know is true, with no doubt. Her life mattered. She is loved. She will be missed, and she will be remembered. Being here together today is all about those 4 truths. There's not really any formal eulogy, but there are some things I'm going to read. As the famous poem Live Your Dash says, it's the dates April 4th, 1997 and February 26th, 2021, we see marking Carla's date of entry into this world and her date of exit. And it is those dates in the years to come that will stand out and be difficult to live through as the pain of her loss will well up inside you. But it is the dash between them that marks her life, that tells her story, those 23, almost 24 years. And it is all those dates that hold the most memories for us to share with each other. Carla Jean Anita Durnin was born April 4th, 1997 in Grand Prairie, Alberta to Richard and Laura Durnin. Carla passed away unexpectedly on Friday, February 26, 2021 at the age of 23 years. From the ages of 3 to 9, Carla enjoyed climbing and exploring her surroundings when her family moved to the Lower Mainland in British Columbia. Growing up, Carla was very reserved and shy. She spent a lot of her spare time with close friends and family. She took enjoyment in drawing and painting, along with collecting stuffed animals, anime, and manga figurines. In recent years, she engaged in online video and chat games to stay connected with her distant friends and her fiancé, Yuki Kawaguchi. She had plans in the upcoming future to join Yuki in Japan, where they would have begun their lives together. Left to carry on the memories of Carla Jean Anita Durnin are her father, Richard, mother, Laura, brother, Jordan, fiancé, Yuki, nieces, nephews, along with many other family and friends. Carla was predeceased by her grandmother, Anita, brother, Rob, cousin, Darcy, as well as numerous others. I have a little note from her grandma Jean that she would like me to read. When Carla was around 2 years old, she opened the door from her crib and used her little finger to tell me to pick her up and change her diaper. When she got the TV, and the VCR ready to watch Shania Twain videos, and there she sat on her little pink stuffy chair for hours. Her mom was sleeping. My last memory of Carla was when John and I picked her up in Edmonton to spend the day with her. She chatted nonstop for 5 hours, not the normal shy Carla. We all had a happy day. And I also have a little note here from Yuki. I first met Carla when I was attending my second year of university in Edmonton. My first and long-lasting impression of her was that she was a kind, smart, and bright woman. While getting to know her, we found we had similar interests and hobbies. We spent time sharing each other's favorite things and both really enjoyed the times we had together. Whether we were busy doing things or just being near each other, I loved every second I was with her. It saddens me that I could not be there to say my goodbyes. She always expressed how much she missed me, and I still cannot believe I will never get to see her again. I will forever miss you, Carla. May you rest in peace. Yuki. As an artist and fan of manga and anime, Carla knew that a picture speaks volumes. You can tell a story with pictures. And so now let's look at some of the captured moments of Carla's life that can help to tell us and remind us of her story.
button eyes and a red felt nose, shaggy cotton skin and just one set of clothes, sitting on a shelf in a local department store, with no dreams to dream and nothing to be sorry for. I wish I was a teddy bear, not living or loving, nor going nowhere. I wish I was a teddy bear, and I'm wishing that I hadn't fallen in love with you. I wish I had a wooden heart and a sawdust smile, then your memory wouldn't come around hurting all the time. I'd have a sewed-on smile and a painted twinkle in my eye, and I never would have ever had to learn how to cry. I wish I was a teddy bear, not living or loving, nor going nowhere. I wish I was a teddy bear, and I'm wishing that I hadn't fallen in love with you.
never before, like never before, like never before.
Each time upon being invited to do a service like this, my life is enriched. Carla and her family have impacted my own life and enhanced me as a human being. Every link, every connection in the world we make as we move through it helps to create us. We are works in progress, and we are added to, sculpted, shaped into people with every interaction that we make. I encourage you to think about, and at some point in the days, weeks, years to come, write down, create a piece of art, or otherwise share how Carla enhanced your life. The first thing I did when asked to lead this service was read her obituary to get a small sense of Carla and her family. And when I saw her date of birth, I gasped a little because I also was born on the 4th of the 4th. I also have a middle name, Jean, who was handed down to me by my maternal grandmother. Here I am, too late at the table to have met her, but grateful for the opportunity to have been allowed to catch a glimpse of her life that helps to mold mine. These are some things I learned about Carla. She was a gift. Laura and Richard had been told that Laura wouldn't be able to get pregnant, and they had resolved themselves to that when, miracle of miracles, Carla was born. And she was so good, angelic. She never got into trouble, a happy baby, a happy child. Without being pushed or pressured by her parents, she was a straight A student and a normally shy child. Her mom remembered a time when they were in a mall and there was a large open area. She must have seen it as irresistible. And she asked her mom if she could dance in it. And she did. This shy child expressed herself through movement with complete freedom from any inhibitions. Mom and daughter had the same sense of humor, and that needed very little communication sometimes to get both of them laughing because they just got it. They had some different tastes in music, but they both agreed to and enjoyed ABBA together. Precious memories. Carla was an artist. She loved painting and drawing manga figures, collecting figurines, and was a huge anime and manga fan. Actually, she fell in love with the Japanese culture and a Japanese man. She was looking forward to marrying Yuki and spending her life with him there. You could say that when she died, her heart was in Japan. Carla loved to hike up mountainsides, climbing up steep slopes, and collecting rocks from places she'd been. Carla's life wasn't without challenges and turmoil. She experienced the loss of her brother, her cousin, her grandmother. She suffered mononucleosis when she was in college and some mental health issues, including anorexia. But she rose above them all, strong, resilient, a survivor. After her cousin passed away, her dad and her had a discussion stemming from the phrase, "Life is short." Indeed, it can be. And we should live well and appreciate each present moment that we have with each other. But Richard told her to also understand that life is long, too. In other words, obstacles you may have now that seem large and insurmountable will seem smaller and far less insuperable down the road. It's worth continuing to live and to be able to experience and appreciate each stage of growth that we have and the insight life has to offer. Whether short or long, Remember to make each moment count. The message the family hopes you take with you today is to go home and hug your kids. Tell them you love them every day, no matter what. It occurred to me, as I heard Carla describe to me, how she seemed to be seeking perfection. Her academic achievements, her struggles with body image, even her strong connection and draw to the Japanese culture that has aspects that could be perceived as pursuit of perfection. This is an admirable pursuit, as long as you're comfortable and resigned to the fact that attaining total perfection is not realistic, not in this physical form anyway, but working toward it is the best we can do as long as we travel this physical life. Do you think Carla may have put unrealistic expectations on herself, as many high achievers do? If so, that can lead to disappointment and frustrations and increased stress, and that can lead to trying to find different ways to cope. Some people are very sensitive to the energy of the world, and the energy shifted considerably over the last year with this new flu strain and the responses to it, making the simplest things more difficult. But she coped the best she could. She had her video games, her anime, her online chats to stay connected to her friends and her fiancé, and that must have been very helpful. But nothing can take the place of physical human contact. It must be so hard to be separated, so far away from your love. If you are one of the many who believe in some kind of afterlife that frees you to dance in unlimited wide open spaces with no constraints, then imagine that Carla is there. Free from the seeking, free from physical boundaries and limitations, free from the constraints of time and space. Scientists say that energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Just like a cocoon opens and a butterfly emerges, she's no longer bound to the earth. She is free to explore a new dimension of living. Is it a coincidence that 2 days before she died, she was at her computer and felt someone hugging her, but no one was there? And then on her brother Rob's birthday, she shed her cocoon. Did her brother come to let her spirit know he would be there to help her when it was time to go? The world is full of mystery and wonder, and I am one of the believers that death is a doorway, not a dead end, pardon the pun. Chief Luther Standing Bear of the Lakota Nation said, "From Wakan Tanka, the Great Spirit, there came a great unifying life force that flowed in and through all things. The flowers of the plains, blowing winds, rocks, trees, birds, animals, and was the same force that had been breathed into the first man. Thus, all things were kindred and were brought together by the same great mystery." Carla and her mom once talked about what might happen when this physical life is done, and Laura told Carla, "When I die, I'm going to go exploring." Carla is free to explore, with nothing to hold her back. So when you look at a cherry blossom, a rock on a mountainside, feel a breeze or the sun on your face, the grass between your toes, a snowflake on your nose, she may be there, a part of it all. Personally, I have a feeling she's in Japan. Now that would be perfect. To close today's service, remember to look after each other. But most importantly, look after yourself. Go out from here and live the best way you can for as long as you can to honor Carla and all your loved ones, living and past. And when you can, take a lesson from the little girl Carla and dance like no one is watching.